It's the #1 show in the streets. HoodRich Radio with DJ Scream.
HoodRich Radio, #1 show in the streets. It's time for the Superstar Check-In. Of course, it's Friday, so we're going down with the HoodRich Happy Hour with Bahja Rodriguez.
Yes.
Welcome back to HoodRich Radio.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Before we start this interview, we got to do a few things. First off, happy birthday, Leo.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Are you giving your age out?
Yeah, I'm 21 now.
You're 21?
Yep.
Should have brought some bottles.
I know, right? I'm so excited about being 21. I've been wanting to be 21 since I was 16. I'm like, I can't wait to be 21.
Not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's really not. I feel but it's the last age that's gonna matter really before I turn 30.
Right.
Maybe 25, but really 30.
You realize all of them.
Yeah. It's just, it's whatever.
What's up with you though? How everything been?
Everything's been good. I got a new little deal on the table with Street Scholars, and
It's
obviously
on the table or it's
no. I already signed. That's my label.
Okay.
We got a new single, Necessary, that we just put out August 4th. Yeah. So we are today. So we're just, pushing that. We're super excited about it. It's gonna be really good. This is actually one of my favorite songs.
Right.
I felt like it would be perfect for the time. Yeah. So I'm really excited about it.
Last time we were talking about R&B and how it didn't feel like people were embracing R&B.
Yeah.
Does it feel different now with Jacquees and SZA?
Yeah, I think it does feel different. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot of amazing artists that are out right now who are really redefining what R&B is, and they're still keeping those R&B undertones, but still staying true to who they are. Absolutely. And I think it's just really dope. SZA, Jacquees, I love the Bed record. My guy Forte and Nash, they did that one, and it was just super dope. So I'm really liking where R&B is going now. Last time we talked, I was like, I don't know, but
I remember clearly it was the VH1 Honors.
Yeah,
and they did this big reunion, R&B is dead, but here's the reunion and it's over. And
yeah,
it was some dope R&B people.
It is.
Find them.
Yeah, and I think that now, it's starting to become a bit more mainstream again. People are still being who they are within that, but they're still staying true to, what R&B is. Right. So I think it's dope.
Right. Do you write all of your records?
I don't write I help write on all of them. Okay. I don't completely just write one record by myself. I have before, but lately I've been collaborating with other songwriters because I feel you can always be better and learn something from somebody. Right. So I've been collaborating with a lot of different people. On this one, it was me, this girl named Carla Page, Sincere, and then this guy named Jay Owens and Swag, who produced the record. He also writes. Right. So we all just kind of got in and we just figured out what it was, and it just came out really dope.
So I heard through the grapevine that if you're put on the spot to sing, you can actually sing. You have a voice.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not going to make you sing right now. Don't worry.
I'm preparing myself mentally. I'm all right, what song are you going to sing?
We might get there. But how do you feel about people who perform live and then, it doesn't sound like it sounds on the radio? It's all process.
Me personally, I feel like it could be one or two things. I feel like it's a lot of things that play into singing live, and I think a lot of people don't really know that. One, you're singing live in front of a whole bunch of people, so that within itself is different than you just being in the booth and kind of being able to get it over whenever you want to. But I think it is so necessary that you know how to sing live and know how to sound like your records, or even if you don't sound like the record, you sound just as good as how the record sounds. Because it's if you're an R&B singer, or if you're just a singer in general, you have to be able to show people that you really sing. You know what I mean? You can't just be oh, I'm a singer, and then they're okay, we'll sing something, and you're I don't know.
And if you mess up, just do the Adele.
Yeah.
Be I messed up. Start over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we talked about guys last time. Last time your MCM was, I think, Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Have you changed up? You grown up a little bit? You want somebody?
Yeah, I don't really know. Now, I think now maybe I'm more into soccer players.
Soccer players.
Point. Yeah, I like soccer players. Yeah, I think that they're always really, really cute looking. But right now I've kind of been okay, I want to go out the country now. I don't want to just stay dating in this country. I want to go to other places and meet different type of guys and see what else is out there. Maybe Rihanna inspired me because she got her little Dubai boo. I'm okay, that's what I need to be on.
Yeah. What's some of your turnoffs in the dating scene or relationships? What's your deal breakers, your turnoffs that just make that face right there?
Yeah, I don't like when somebody breath stinks, or I don't like when someone does too much, and to me doing too much is like just kind of going overboard. Like you're trying to be like extra something, whether it's extra nice, like extra polite, whatever. Like you're trying to be too much. Like I feel like, I don't know, like I just like somebody who I'm able to vibe with. Like, because to me, like looks are kind of minute. Like if I vibe with a person, then I just kind of vibe with them, you know. So it's like, I think that if you just have a really dope personality and that type of stuff, then I'm cool with you. But I can't do bad breath. I can't do like just doing too much. You know, that's just the only two things.
So you don't like the loud, obnoxious.
Yeah, I don't like obnoxious behavior. Like if we're at a restaurant, we're ordering food, like you mad loud. Like you don't have to be so loud. We at a restaurant.
What about the dude in the club with the 100 bottles?
It's like
the Bentley outside or the Wraith outside.
But is it rented though? You know what I'm saying? Because it could be that, but then it could not be that. See, I feel like, me personally, I feel like the people who have like, the people who really don't have much to say are usually the loudest people. You know what I'm saying? Like if you see somebody who really has something going on, like they always kind of just ducked off. You know, it doesn't mean they're not turned. Like it doesn't mean they're not in the party, but they not flexing as hard. Like if you see Jay-Z now, he just got on a black t-shirt and some jeans. Or the guy who owns Facebook, he wears like the same jeans, same t-shirt, Skechers every day. You know what I mean? So I think that it just depends on the person too. So I don't know. I feel like you kind of got to talk to people and see what they own to kind of figure out what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Give us some of your curve. Like, how do you curve guys? Give the ladies some game on it.
I'll
cool
say,
ways to curve guys.
Like if a guy asks me like, "Are you at home?" and I'm home, I'll be like, "No, I'm not home right now, but I'm about to be there."
That's not curvy.
Well, or like I'm trying to think, because I kind of
What if somebody okay, you're at a car wash.
Yeah.
You're at a gas station.
Okay.
You just got gas. Guy just approaches you, and he's just open. There's nobody around.
I'm like, I'm okay, thanks. I gotta get in the car.
What if he's aggressive? Like, come on, girl, I'll buy you something you don't have.
I just gotta get in the car and shut the door. You know, because seriously, like as a black woman, you know what I'm saying? You just never know like what type of situation you're coming into with different men, you know? Yeah. So like I've always been taught, if you at a gas station and someone comes up to you and they're trying to talk to you, like you just gotta ignore. Like even when I'm with my mom and like somebody comes up and they're trying to talk to me and I'm like, no, I'm okay. She's like, well, how'd you even say that much? You just shouldn't have said nothing. They don't even need to know you're interested or you can hear them. I'm just like, well, I don't want it to turn into a situation where they start, trying to cuss me out because they know I hear them.
Right.
So I just try to be as polite as possible.
On the flip side, are you open to meeting complete strangers? Like, will you meet somebody at the airport? Will you meet somebody at the gym?
Yeah, it just depends on like the situation. Okay. You know, it really depends on the person. Like my mom always told me, like you could tell if somebody is like off by like their eyes. Like if you look at their eyes, like you can kind of tell like if something's like disconnected there. So I'm real big on eye contact. I'm real big on like body language and how you move, how you speak. So it just depends. Like if I feel like the person is cool, if we at the airport, the gym, like if I'm just out and I think you cool, I'll be like, oh, all right, like maybe we could vibe. And then maybe when we text, it may be something different. But you know, you never know.
That's what's up. How many people do you have on call block?
Wow.
Or silent mode or do not disturb mode.
Maybe like I would want to say 2 or 3. Only because I don't like people who text back to back to back to back to back. Okay. Like if you text me once and I don't respond, just assume that something's going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? Until I'm like, hey, what's going? Because I don't double text. Like if somebody if I text somebody and they don't text back, I'm just like, okay, they're doing something right now.
Don't you hate the group texts that don't concern you either? Like just the big group text.
I just had to tell a group message. Like I was like, guys, I'm getting too many text messages. I have to leave this group message. Like just hit me when it's about me because I get like
they'll be planning a whole
30,
event.
like 50 messages on my phone. Like, what is this? Right. You know, so it's just whack. I don't really like group messages unless it's like my friends, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So let's talk about the new single, Necessary.
Yes,
Tell us how it came about. What space were you in when you put it together? Just explain to us the creative process.
Necessary kind of came about, like, I'm at a point now just personally in my life where I feel like it's time for me to be more so about myself. Like the last time we saw each other, I was kind of like on the whole love wave and, you know, talking about that. And now I feel like I kind of just want to have fun. Like I'm 21 and I don't want a boyfriend, you know what I mean, right now. So I just want to like turn up and really just get into myself. And when I was in the studio with Swag, I'm like, yo, I just want to do a record that like my friends could be in the club, they could turn up to it and they could still relate to it. And I feel like a lot of young people can relate you know what I'm saying, to necessary. It's just, I'm going to get it by any means necessary. You know what I mean? And that's kind of everybody's end goal. So I feel like it's super relatable. And we just kind of got in there. Like, we were all cutting melodies. And, you know, I cut the melody for the hook, and Swag's like, that's it. And then we kind of just built around that. So it was really fun. Like, it happened really fast. Like, we did the song in like one night, and we utilized like every single hour we had within the session, and like just got it done, and we nailed it. It was great.
Okay, and it's leading up to an EP, an album?
Yeah, an EP first, probably. Like, I'm still, honestly, I'm in the middle of doing an EP or album because I've dropped 2 EPs already.
Right.
So I'm feeling like it's album time for me, you know what I mean? But I still want to give my fans something that they can have, like, before the album that kind of just gets them ready for it. So I'm trying to figure out how to wean them into that because the new music is just super, like, about yourself, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of play less on love and more on just being empowered as a woman and like figuring out who you are. So,
okay,
you know.
Speaking of being empowered as a woman, before you ride out and we get into the single,
yeah.
If it's a young lady out there, she's doing her thing, she has a lot of hate, a lot of adversity. Maybe she's on social media and there's a lot of negativity. Maybe when she just goes out, she just attracts negativity. How do you think that a young lady should deal with that?
I say just keep going. You know what I mean? Like, I think that when you're a person like myself who has acquired like just so many different talents at such a young age, like that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Certain people may not understand why you are the way you are. I feel like you can't ever let anybody discourage you. Like, if you feel like this is your journey or this is your path, like, you have to keep going and finish it out. You know what I mean? Because people don't know everything, you know? And if you listen to somebody who's like, oh, nah, like, you should do this or you should do that, like, it may take you off of what you have going on. Like, me, myself, I see, you know what I'm saying, where my brand should go and who I should be. So, like, I have people who advise me within my team on what to do. But ultimately, like, I make the final decision on if I want to go this way or that way. And I think that just as young women, you know, because we all like just talk about each other, you know, outside people may talk about you. You just have to keep inside your head like, okay, I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna keep doing me and keep being different.
Do you think
know?
that some people might be pressured to the point of just deleting their social media?
Yeah, I think that some people do.
Have you ever had that moment where you're just like, oh, the hell with this, I
may delete the app, but I never delete the page. Like, if I feel like it's getting a bit much, I'll just delete the app and kind of take a break. But I think that, you know, you can't let words on social media, like, affect your real life because, you know, when you get off social media and you go outside your door, it's a completely different world from what it seems. Like, if you get on social media, you would think that things are one way and then you go outside and it's completely different. So I think that you have to always keep in mind that, you know, social media, it gives people a platform to feel important and say how they feel. But, you know, in real life, like, do all of those people really matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to keep in mind the people whose opinions truly matter, you know? So that's just kind of how I deal with it.
Okay. That's what's up, Bahja. We appreciate you coming back.
Thank you so much for having me.
Get into this new single, Necessary.
Yes.
Introduce it for everybody and give everybody your social media so they can get on your nerves.
Oh, man, for sure. Well, guys, it's my new single, Necessary. It's available everywhere, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, all that stuff. You can follow me on all my social media at Bahja Rodriguez, and my website is www.bahjarodriguez.co.
There you go. There you go. New music right here from Bahja Rodriguez on HoodRich Radio. Turn us up.